Hi everyone, happy Halloween and welcome to our Halloween storytelling, Stories with Miss Sam. This time I just have three great books in my special cauldron that are about different Halloween monsters and goblins and ghouls and witches. And so it'll be a surprise each time one comes out and you'll get to see what we read. But of course, we have to start with Zoom, 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 and we're going to once again do our special Halloween one where we get on our witches' brooms and zoom around. So everyone, get ready. Join me for our Halloween Zoom. Get your hands all warmed up, and here we go. Zoom, 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 climb onto my broom. Zoom, 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 climb onto my broom. If you want to fly tonight to give a spook and give a fright, zoom, 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 climb onto my broom in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom! All right, here we go. So our first book in here is Hubble Bubble, Granny Trouble. My granny's kind of different. She wears black pointy hats, and everywhere she goes, she takes her cats and frogs and bats. Even to the movies, which she thinks is fine, especially as Granny never has to wait in line. Ah. My granny's kind of different. She makes this gloopy soup from icky slime, sludge sprinkles, and bits of froggy poop. I ask for chicken fingers, but Granny shakes her head. Oh, yuck, she cries. How horrible! Here, have some soup instead. My granny's kind of different. Her friends are different too. Why can't they do the sort of things that other grannies do? They like to make things disappear. My friends all think it's cool. Look, everything's invisible. Even the cats disappeared. But one day, things just went too far when Granny helped at school. Oh no! She made his clothes disappear in his pants. Poor teacher. My granny's kind of different. She drives a crazy car that's got no roof or seats or wheels. It's really just bizarre. Kinda looks like my broom. While others sit in traffic, she makes that car thing fly. Hey Granny, please slow down, I shout as we go zooming by. My granny's kinda different. So one day, Gran, I said, how about we try to make you normalish instead? Normalish? Asked Granny. Sure, I could try that, honey. And so we sat and knitted hats, though Gran's was kind of funny. That looks like my... Later on, we caught the bus and rode it into town. See, I said, no zooming, no flying upside down. We went inside the pet shop to choose a normal pet. No fangs, no warts, not green or black, as cute as you can get. Then Granny got her hair done, all normalish and neat, combed and curled and nicely twirled. I thought she looked quite sweet. Though Gran looked nice and normal now, something wasn't right. She seemed like someone else's Gran as we strolled home that night. I went to see her the next day, but she was still in bed. Oh, Gran, I cried, what's wrong with you? I'm kind of bored, she said. We went down to the kitchen and I made some gloopy soup. I stirred in lots of slime, and added extra frog poop. I looked across the table. "I'm sorry, Gran," I said. "You were fun and different, but now you're sad instead." "Not for long," cried Granny, shaking out her bun. "All my friends are due at 2 to have some granny fun." So Granny got things ready while I let in the bats, searched the flower pots for frogs, and called in all the cats. My Granny's kind of different. That's how she's meant to be. I love my Granny as she is and know that she loves me. We're going on a little trip, but won't need knitted hats, just bathing suits. Some cats and frogs, and lots of bats. They went to the beach together. The end. So that is Hubba Bubble Granny Trouble. I think Granny might be a witch. What do you think? Alright, so for our second book, we are going to read about ghosts. And this one is about the little ghost who lost her boo. Oh, what happened? Right. The little ghost went out in the middle of the night and flew up to someone to give them a fright. She got in position, arms up, all prepared. "Wait for it, lady, you're gonna be scared." She opened her mouth, but her boo wasn't there. All that came out was a rush of cold air. "I've lost my boo! I've lost my boo! Where has it gone? What will I do?" Mama Ghost said, "My poor little one, it looks as though your fright nights are done." "I'll find it," cried Little Ghost. Off she flew, looking and listening for her scary boo. Then she heard a noise in the dark, dark trees. "Can that be my boo? Oh, let it be, please. Hoo, hoo." It wasn't a boo, but a hoo, hoo, hoo. And down flew Al. "Oh, Al, it's you. I wonder, can you help me? I'm looking for my boo." "I'm sorry, little ghost, but I can't help you. I've been out all night, had a tasty bite or two, and while I was hunting, I didn't hear a boo. Would you like to borrow my hoo, hoo, hoo?" "Thank you, Al. It's perfect for you, but it's just not as scary as my ghostly boo." From far above came a noise in a tree. "That's my boo. It belongs to me. Coo, coo." It was not a boo, but a gentle coo. "Oh, hello, Pigeon. I'm glad it's you. I wonder, can you help me? I'm looking for my boo. Coo, coo, coo." "I'm sorry, little ghost, but I can't help you. I woke up extra early to enjoy the starry view, and while I was looking, I didn't hear a boo. Would you like to borrow my gentle coo? Coo, coo." "Thank you, Pigeon. It's perfect for you, but it's just not as scary as my ghostly boo." As the first light of the day began to show, the tiny ghost heard a rooster crow. "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" "Oh, hello, Rooster. It's nice to see you. I was wondering, can you help me? I'm looking for my boo." "I'm sorry, little ghost, but I can't help you. I've only just got up as the day is really new, and I'm about to wake the world with a cock-a-doodle-doo. Why don't you join me, and you can try it too?" "Thank you, Rooster. It's perfect for you, but it's just not as scary as my ghostly boo." Cock-a-doodle-doo. Little Ghost was sad as up and off she flew, heading for her home without her precious boo. She'd asked all her friends and she'd looked everywhere. She knew without a boo there was no one she could scare. Then Little Ghost heard what sounded like a boo. She flew a little closer, then knew it was a moo. Oh, hello, cow. Of course it's you. I wonder, can you help me? I'm looking for my boo. I'm sorry, Little Ghost, but I can't help you. After being milked, I found some grass to chew. But not once this morning have I heard a boo. Though I have something similar, why don't you try my moo? Moo. It's close, said Little Ghost, but it just won't do. Even though it's similar and perfect for you. It's just not as scary as my own ghostly boo. So Little Ghost went home, as sad as can be. Then she looked up, and what did she see? She saw the reader. Is that you? Yes, she saw you. Can you help Little Ghost find her boo? Come on now, it's up to you. Let me hear you shout, boo! 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 Yes, that's it. That'll do. That is such a scary boo. You did it. You found it. High five! And a big thank you. And with that wonderful scary boo, away that happy little ghost flew. All right. The end. And that's how the ghost found their boo. You helped her. All right. So, to interrupt our storytelling, let's do a little activity to get the wiggles out. It's called Horns and Fangs. It's kind of like heads, shoulders, knees, and toes, but a little more spooky for Halloween. So, it goes horns, fangs, knees, and claws. Knees and claws. Knees and claws. Horns, fangs, knees and claws. Eyes, ears, tail, and paws. All right, let's do it. Horns and fangs, knees and claws, knees and claws, knees and claws, horns and fangs, knees and claws, eyes, ears, tail, and paws. All right, that's it for our spooky song of the day. We have one more book, and let's see what it's about. Trick or Treat. Frankenstein? He looks a little cranky. All right, let's see what happens. Do you know what today is? Frankenstein knows what today is. It's a day that rhymes with Schmalloween, and it's Frankenstein's favorite day of the year. Except when he wakes up with a toothache, oh no, which makes eating Ghostlio's cereal extra challenging. Frankenstein would say, "Mrrr." Except when his brother doesn't know what he's supposed to be and laugh till he falls off the couch. Frankenstein would say, "Mrrr." Except when a storm suddenly blows in, just as he's leaving for the big fall festival, and his costume isn't exactly waterproof. Frankenstein would say, "Mrrr." This is a day where you might find Frankenstein lost in a corn maze. Or carving a pumpkin, which is not going as planned. or standing next to someone wearing the exact same thing in the costume parade, only so much better. You can be sure to spot Frankenstein trick-or-treating at the house that gives out toothbrushes instead of candy. Frankenstein can't stand that. Or when he's startled by a big, boingy spider. Frankenstein does not care for big, boingy spiders. That's pretty freaked out. And you'll definitely see Frankenstein when his brother sneaks candy from his stash. Frankenstein did not sign off on this brother sneaking candy from his stash. This is not what Frankenstein had in mind for his favorite holiday of the year. Not at all. But just when you're sure Frankenstein has never had a crankier Halloween, someone might come to the door who looks a little familiar. Bing bong. And when Frankenstein sees someone dressed up as Frankenstein for Halloween, he is gonna lose it. Trick or treat, Frankenstein! Because nothing is as funny as seeing yourself so cranky, except seeing a whole crankin' crowd so cranky. That's when you realize this Halloween might not be quite as bad as you thought. Whew. The end. All right, that's it for our Halloween stories. I hope you had a spooktacular fun time with me and a happy Halloween, and I will see you next time for Story with Miss Sam. Bye.